Uh, hey y'all, this isn't really a Daniel San waxes on thing. This is more of a rant. I'm gonna rant for a minute because, as you guys know, like my specialty, the thing I decided to focus on in my life was creating inclusive and adaptive environments in the martial arts community, but also in recreational communities and sports, to provide opportunities for people to participate, because especially martial arts, because I believe it has something for everybody, and I believe martial arts is far more than just self-defense or just sport or even just the high art of self-actualization. I believe in a combination of all three of them. But here's what's driving me crazy right now. Self-defense in the modern age, and by modern age I mean this right here: YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. It drives me crazy to see people reinventing the wheel and coming up with things and learning things and sharing things that never should have been lost. And don't get me wrong, I love it. I love seeing people do that. I love seeing them do it. I hate that they have to do it. It drives me crazy. So I know no one hardly at this time in the process of me creating these videos. These are all new, so I don't get a lot of viewers. I get students of my own school and some friends in the martial arts community like to check out what I'm saying and talking about. And so, you know, with somebody who's, I think at this point my YouTube channel has like 70 followers, right? So for me to name drop somebody who's got thousands and thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of followers, God knows, is kind of silly. But like, I love seeing who I think one of the most valuable resources today for traditional martial artists is Ian Abernethy. I love it because 90% of what he says, I'm like right on. The thing that's driving me crazy about it is that he has to say it at all, and it's everything he's doing is like a sense of rediscovery, which drives me crazy because it was never lost. It was never lost. If you weren't taught that in your martial arts school, your martial arts instructor failed them. This stuff was not lost. Back in 1980, when I started training as a child, I didn't necessarily learn this. But by 1990, I was learning all this stuff as par for the course. I had to sit down and learn about escalation, de-escalation, situational awareness, environmental awareness, because that's 85% of self-defense. I had to learn the difference between consensual and non-consensual violence. I learned that when I was 16 years old in 1988. It drives me crazy that even exists out there where people don't know that and need to relearn that. And we've always joked, there's always been, but back in my day, it was the dividing line was charlatans and real martial artists. Charlatans taught you garbage with a knife. Real martial artists and real self-defense instructors taught you were going to get cut and it's really bad, and knife fighting is deadly. It's life and death, right? So the real defense is run away, but then we would learn how to do things if we couldn't run away, where it's life or death and you might as well try to survive. But no one pretended you could do 37 different techniques against a guy folding up from this finger up to here. No, only charlatans did that. To think today that people think that's real and we have to rediscover the violence of knife fighting in America it makes my head explode. It makes me so angry. And there are younger YouTubers out there that are going about redoing all the stuff we did back, not me, but all the stuff that was done back in the 60s and 70s. Like, that my instructors taught me in the 80s and 90s. It blows my mind that it's news. You have to stress test knife fighting techniques. It blows my mind. Like, rant off. I'll stop now. But geez, this is not new. This is not new. Okay? That's self-defense. That's real instruction in self-defense.